10. If only I was a good looking guy, I wouldn't be so hateful. But if I don't get my head full of hair, I don't want to live. But I'm too afraid to die, you see. I'd rather burn in hell with a head full of hair than go to heaven looking like I do now, unsexy. I say that in hyperbole. I don't really mean it, but screw you, God, if I had to look like this, not hot and sexy. Let's bring in another discussion. This woman, waitress, Dana Watkins, at the time she and Elton Wilson were not dating, but they were going out as friends, having a blast, riding around town in Dana's car, barefoot. And they were really good friends, really good friends. But he got the wrong idea about her. He bought her a wedding ring, and she cussed him the fuck out. And it really hurt Elton. And because of that, he became gay. He got a boyfriend, delivery Pizza Hut, some years later, named Rich. He's a preacher's kid. Rodney Wilson, he's his kid. But I was talking to Dana, and some girl had played a prank on me. Jenny, Nix, and Rhonda. Two chubby, kind of fat girls came in, and I was waiting tables. I waited on them, and why I don't know whether I got a tip or not, but I got a phone number, and to call sometime. It said, signed the name Rhonda. Well, I called a few times. I kept getting that stupid message on the answer machine. Grangeworld, 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 yeah. The occupants, Ron, Jen, Ron Ola, and Jen Meister are not here in this moment. So I left a message. I finally got up with Rhonda, and Rhonda told me she had not written that. Jenny had written that as a prank. Now I was unhappy. Why'd you do that? Because girls like to do that because they think I'm goofy and unsexy. They like to pass me on to other girls as a prank. Not cursed off to that if I do not become a good looking guy. And I got mad. I said, tell her I called them to cuss them out. And Gene Nix would not get on that phone. Ron Ola answered the phone, and he's it's that guy for pizza, and he's pissed, and she would not get on the phone. So I said, leave a message for Jenny. Tell that lard ass. I know what she did, and she said she got so angry. She said she wanted to come out with a gun and shoot me. At least I wouldn't have to worry about not being good looking. Well, what Jana was talking about, she better not do that. I know the chief of police. And she drove me to see Virginia next live on Hodges Street. And I was bummed out. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Am I not good looking? Do I look ugly? And they said, no, you're a fine looking guy. Just because the person says your looks are okay, you're fine. Doesn't mean that you're hot. Now I find this out shortly after. She told us the story about Elton and her cussing him out for buying her a wedding ring. And she didn't want. She was just wanted him in the friend zone. And I'm like, yeah, no wonder he's bald. Elton was bald. He got a thin ring of hair around the top of around his head. None at the front. Elton Wilson was and is butt ugly. I'd rather die than look like Elton Wilson did. He's butt. Elton Wilson is butt ugly, and he's probably 350 fucking pounds. And I mentioned that to Dana. That's why he didn't want to go out here doing him. He said, no, he's not athletic. I want a guy who's athletic. But then Elton's a fine looking guy, she said. That's the same damn thing she just said about me. And she was saying the same damn thing about some 350-pound fat, bald, fatty baldy. And she said about my cousin Casey, he was a stud muffin. She never said that about me. So screw you, God, if I cannot be a good looking guy. Fuck you. I want to be a hottie. Whatever the fucking cost except losing Jesus. I burned in the lake of fire for 1,000 years before being allowed into heaven after paying my dues to be a good looking guy down here. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with your looks. Yeah, but it's not, yeah, there's nothing right with my looks either. You're either hot or not. If you're not hot, you're closer to butt ugly than you are good looking. So fuck off.